Hi guys, it's Joey. Today I thought I would do a journal with me. Planning videos are not gone, but I wanted to show you what I've been up to. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick around. Alright guys, so let's get started. Today I'm going to be journaling for February 14th and 15th. This could be a long journal with me. I don't really know. I've never done one where I have both days that I'm kind of going through and walking you through how I do a day in my journal. So yeah, this could take a little while. Grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or your journal and you can journal along with me. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm laying down, I got quite a few of these, I don't know what they're called. They're like scrapbooking edges, and this is a little heart edge that I was given, and I thought it would be perfect for Valentine's Day. So I grabbed that and I kind of just trimmed off a little edge of it and stuck it down with my glue. And I wanted to make sure it was really stuck on there. So once I got done doing that, I decided then I would write out the major events that happen for me in my day. And obviously it's Valentine's Day, so I'm going to be writing that out. And then I'm going to also go up and write down things that happen throughout the day. So for instance, oh yeah, I'm adding a couple hearts to go along with it because of it being Valentine's Day. But just a forewarning, I add hearts all the time in all of my journaling pages. So we also have church that morning, and so I did write in that there was kids worship that morning, and that we also have what else? Oh, and then I did some other things, like I baked some cookies in the middle of the day. And so those are things that I am going to be writing out. And what I'm using these are called mild liners. A lot of people in the journaling and planner community know what these are. But if you are not familiar with mild liners, I can't talk today, guys. Sorry. They are basically highlighters, but they are various different colors that you wouldn't normally see in a highlighter. They used to be really hard to find, but now you can find them just about anywhere. I know that Target and Walmart both carry them. I think you can find them at Michael's. So yeah, they're a little easier to find than they used to be. So now what I'm doing is I am outlining all of my words with the black ink that is in my Hobonichi pen that I got with my spring order. And I just do that for all of the words that I have. I don't know, I'm just on this kick where I want to like make it stand out. And so I've been, writing highlighters and then using my pen to outline it. Yeah, it's just the whole thing right now. If you were to flip back through my journal, which I will do eventually for you guys, but you would see that I really am just, this is just one of my things right now that I'm really enjoying. So I will probably continue doing it for a while. It is an A5 book, so, sometimes it's nice to be able to write in these letters that are big and not feel like I'm squished for space. I can enjoy being a little more creative in that way, and I just like the way it looks. So now I'm just finishing up with my outlining of Valentine's Day, and in a minute I'm going to go back through. I might actually add a few more hearts before I actually finish up with this. Let's see, hold on. Yeah. I have to make sure I get everything perfectly. I don't actually go for perfection. I will tell you that, guys. When I'm outlining, it's quick, it's messy sometimes, it's not always perfect, so it's really no big deal. Okay, so the sticker that I'm writing on actually is covering up a spot where my ink from the page before had bled through. And it is Valentine's Day, and I did get a sticker pack from Michael's that is like the recollections packs of stickers that they have for sale right now, and it's the florals, and this sticker was perfect for Valentine's Day. So I was just writing on there that we went to Old Bag of Nails. It's a restaurant in our area. It's the first time we'd ever tried it, and we decided just to take the kids out for lunch there after church, and it was really yummy. I really enjoyed it. I guess they're known for their fish and chips, and that's what I decided to get, and it was delicious. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Now I'm gonna go back and just kind of write in that we had kids worship that morning, and Philip and I led kids worship, which is always fun. But before we did that, we actually had like a little mini Valentine's Day date, because we don't really have dates right now as it is. One, we have a lot of kids, but two, it's COVID and there's really not a whole lot to do right now. So we went to Target. That was our date. And it was fun. We actually ended up buying a bunch of candy, Valentine's Day candy, and giving each of the kids their own little special treat for Valentine's Day. So we just had to, it was kind of funny, because I think if anybody had seen us, they would have been like, oh, by the way, Target, people are savage when it comes to their buying of different holiday items. It was a mess. It looked like people had literally opened up packages of candy and eaten it right there in the aisle. It was ridiculous, you guys. It was the most ridiculous thing. Anyways, so we went ahead and purchased our treats, and then went back and gave it to him at lunchtime. Here I am just cutting up a picture that I printed off of my Canon selfie photo printer, and I just laid it down. It's a collage of 4 photos. One is of my daughter Hannah with her frog hoodie that she got. It is literally the cutest hoodie ever. It zips across the face, so it looks like a mouth, and it has little eyes that stick up. It's got little paws, or whatever they are, poking out. It's pretty cute. And then I got pictures of my 2 youngest playing out in the snow. And then I took a picture of the cookies that we baked. And that was on Valentine's Day. So I made my mom's butter cookies. It's her recipe, and I think it was her mother's recipe. And so I did that on Valentine's Day. Tori, my youngest, had been begging for me to bake cookies, and Hannah really wanted those for Christmas, and I never got around to making them. So I thought, why not? So I ended up doing that in the middle of the day, which was really nice. And then I also just wrote in that my oldest, Ashley, and her fiance had their first premarital, counseling before the big day. So I'm kind of indecisive of where I want to write anything else out. So in a minute you see me, I grab a pink mile liner, and I just write in the words "before the big day," just to kind of draw attention to the fact that they just started their premarital counseling beforehand. And then I'm going to add a few more mile liner hearts, because as Emmylou Arts likes to put it, put a mile liner heart on it. It's all good. So I ended up doing that, and then I also outlined before the big day in my pen. And then I'm going to go through these Happy Ever After Day stickers that I got on Amazon, gosh, a really long time ago, probably over a year ago or more. And they're just these adorable little puppies and frogs, like it's a puppy and frog friend combo. And anyways, there's a bunch of pictures on there that are very appropriate for Valentine's Day. There's lots of them with the little dog or the little puppy that's holding a heart or something like that. And so I decided that I'm going to lay a few of those down. And then I also lay down what looks like a little pink cookie next to my baked cookies that I've written out. And then I'm going to go through and search for a couple more of the little puppy stickers. And now I'm going to go back through, and this is a Tombow marker 703 that I'm using. And I'm just throwing down some more hearts, because why not? 1, it's Valentine's Day, and 2, they're cute. So, yeah, I'm just doing that, and then I outline them with my pen. And that's pretty much it for Valentine's Day. I'm kind of out of frame here, but I'm just outlining more hearts. Oh, I am using a white gel pen, and I'm going through and just kind of like putting a highlight of white on each of my letters. And that pretty much just, I don't know what it is. It makes it look like it's 3D or like a blown up balloon, or I don't know how to describe it, but I really like that. So I've started doing that with my letters with my white gel pen. It's really fun. And then I think that's pretty much it for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to move on. Hopefully I'm in frame here soon. I'm going to move on to the 15th. And I'm just writing in here that we have a day off. And I'm pulling out my daily, my A6 Hobonichi. And I'm writing in the different things that we were able to do that day. So I am writing in that it's Monday. And I am going to write in also that we went to a store that is in Cincinnati near us called Jungle Gems. Gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry I'm out of frame here. And I'm also going to be writing in that we had a winter storm that we were expecting. And in a minute, I'm going to go back through. Oh, I added and puppies. And I'll tell you why here in a second. But I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through and just outline each of the letters for day off. And I'm going to actually outline pretty much all of my letters once again, just to kind of make them pop, because that's what I like to do right now. All right, so I did get momentarily interrupted, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I was totally out of frame and I needed to start that over again. So now that you can see, I did letter most of the word day off, and I'll come back and do the last letter here in just a little bit, but I'm going to go through and finish up my lettering for Jungle Gems. And I don't know if you guys have ever, those of you who are, if you watch, if any of you are local, I know a few of my friends watch, but if anybody else watches and you are from Cincinnati or the Dayton area, or I don't know, anywhere in the southeastern part of Ohio, you've probably heard of Jungle Gems, but it's a really fun grocery store that has an international area. It has like a regular grocery store area as well. It's huge. It's ginormous. But anyway, so it is really old. It's been around for a very, very long time. And it's fun just to go in because they have like animatronics and things like that are decorate their store, and it just decorates it throughout the international area. I don't know. If you're ever in the area and you've never been, you should you should check it out. It's interesting. But anyways, we like to go just every once in a while just to stock up on things that we don't normally get and we couldn't typically get at a regular grocery store. Here I'm just going to finish up lettering Winter Storm, and it was too, man. We got quite the storm. It was interesting. We did get a lot of snow. It wasn't as much snow as they were saying it was going to be, because we ended up getting a lot more ice, I think, at the beginning than they were really anticipating, which really stinks because ice is never fun to drive on. And I'm also outlining just the word Monday, because it was Monday, President's Day, and we had that off. And I'm going to go back up to the top here in a second and just write in about how we were able to kind of sleep in. We had work off today, and the kids had off school, and we slept in until 8, which is sleeping in for us because our younger kiddos never let us really sleep very long, so 8 o'clock is late for us. And so anyways, we decided that we wanted to do something kind of fun with the family, and our oldest, Ashley, was off until later in the day, and so we thought, well, it would be a perfect day for us to spend time together and do something fun. And so my husband suggested then that we would, take the kids down to Cincinnati and go to Jungle Gems, and that's what we decided to do. We did eat some lunch before we got down there, and that was really fun because, I don't know, just getting to go out and do something out together as a family is just fun in general. So we did that, and then I talk a little bit how we went from eating out to there's a pet store that's like right next to Jungle Gyms, and I always feel so bad for the puppies that are in there, and they're just stuck in those cages, and so we like to go in and play with them and get them out and free them for a little bit. And so we did. We went in there, and then we washed up our hands really good afterwards, of course, but we were able to take the puppies out and play with them for a little bit, and then we headed over to Jungle Gyms, and we bought a few of our favorites. And I always like to buy teas there. I don't know why. I'm not a real huge tea drinker, but I do like to buy tea from there. Anyways, we ended up leaving Jungle Gyms right in time. The store is about 45 minutes from our home, and so we wanted to get Ashley to work because we were going to drive her ourselves, knowing that the winter storm was coming. We were worried about her driving in that kind of weather to go to work and then coming back home late at night when obviously the roads would be way worse. And so we left just in time. The storm was just beginning, and it was pretty much all ice coming down. And so by the time we pulled into our driveway and to our street, it was just a sheet of ice. And luckily, Ashley did not have to go into work. They actually ended up closing her store early, and so she could stay home, and we did not have to go out, which I was so happy about because the roads were awful. So anyways, you see here in a second, I'm going to pull out one of my mile liner markers, and I'm just going to write "stay home" with an exclamation point. And I'm going to put a few more hearts around, of course, because why not? And I'm going to do an outline of my hearts here in a second, but I'm also going to pull out one of my sticker packs that I got from Michael's. It is another Recollections sticker pack, and this one is the Pets one? Animals. It's called Animals. And I'm looking through because I know in here that I've seen a puppy sheet. There's like some goofy ones where their puppies are all wearing like glasses, but I didn't want that one. So I'm kind of going through, and I thought, well, this one's cute, but I don't really want those. So I'm looking through, and finally I was about to give up, but I go back to the very beginning and realize there's a whole sheet on the front that's just like normal dogs. So decided to pull off this little tiny Chihuahua. It's not the dog that we looked at, but he was cute and adorable and calling my name. So I put him down with a little paw print and a little bone I stuck underneath. And then I decided to just put down some more. And then I put down one of my Happy Everyday stickers, the little dog there that's waving. He has like a winter hat on, and so he's like waving in the winter storm. Hello. And I put him down, and then I put down some more pink mile liner hearts here in a second. I was going to look through and see if there's any other stickers, but I just choose not to use any other ones at this time. And once I get finished putting down these pink mile liner hearts, then I decide that I'm going to go back through and outline each one of them. And then once I get done doing that, I'm going to go through with my white gel pen once again. And I'm going to put those little highlights on each one of my really chunky words that I have for both day off and for Monday. And yeah, I wish I had a better white gel pen though. I've heard that the Arteza gel pens are better, but I'm using a Uniball Signo in the white gel. I picked this one up at Michael's. I think, well, let me think about this. I actually ordered some, so I think these are the ones that I ordered from Amazon. Yeah, they are, because I had, I think they came in like a pack of 3, I want to say, because I've definitely got 2 more, maybe 3 more, I don't know. But anyways, I know you can buy white gel pens at Michael's, but I don't think I cared for that one. But I've heard Artesa's white gel pens are so much better. So I'm just going through and using the white gel pen to kind of outline my 5 a little more, just to give it some depth. And once I get through going through each of the numbers and putting like some little polka dots on, I check the next day. I'm not quite ready yet for me to journal with. So this is the finished product of the 14th and the 15th. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!